Hi, this question is count pairs, like form a complete day one. So it's pretty straightforward. So you're going to traverse hours, which is an array, and then what you should do is when I less than j, if hours I plus hours j is a complete day. So what does complete day represent? Exactly 24 hours duration. So for this one, 12 plus 12 is 24, which is a complete day. 24 is a really complete day, but you need to add another one, so 24 plus 24. You cannot have 12, 12, 24 together. Like this is not a pair. So a pair has to be x, comma y, and that should be a pair, right? So this is a 2 solution only. So this one, 72 is the it's actually a complete day for 24 hours, right? And then 48 also as well, 24 as well. So let's write 0, 1, 0, 2. If you add another one, then 1, 2, that would be another pair, right? So if you actually notice that I'm trying to doing the two-pointer solution. So I mean this solution will be like a brute force. You're doing the traversal, and the next pointer will definitely starting from the one next to it. So if you are at this position x, it has to be start from x plus 1. You cannot start them from x because it's overlap. So let's do this. So I'll have in the result, return result, and then for in I equals 0, I less than alpha length I plus plus. For in j has to be I plus 1 and j less than alpha length, and then j plus plus. So if you notice we are using two pointer, so this pointer will definitely reach until the end. So it has to be what? You need to save one spot for the j, right? Alright, now the result will plus equal only if this is true, right? So you plus 1 if you form the pair, but it has to be mod by 24 is equal to 0, right? So if this one plus this one mod by 24 equal to 0, you plus 1, that is represented forming a pair, and ours by 0. So alright, cool. So this solution is space is constant, time is n squared. So let's move on to the next one. So we can actually optimize this a little bit. So we can store in whatever we traverse into the map, and we keep on track of the frequency, and then basically we are adding whenever there's a next one, and then do the remainder check, and then you will do it. So it's pretty straightforward. Let me just type it out. So integer, and I'm gonna call map, and then I have a return result, and then I will have to define my first day, which is 0, 0. So 0, 0 represent yeah, basically like 0, 0 hours, 0 frequency, something like this, right? I have 4 hours, so I traverse. So I'm going to find out the remainder equal to hours mod by 24. Okay, and if the remainder is equal to 0, then I'm just adding directly from the the map. So get 0. Why? Because like for example, if this is the first one, so I have a 0, 0 by default, and if your list is 24, 24, something like this, okay? And the module for remainder, this is definitely 0. So if I do the first add, result plus equal to map.get 0, I still have 0. So this doesn't work. And then later on I will do the update to make sure 0 will be 0, 1. Okay. And then when you do the next traversal, 24 again. So if you 24 again, if you map.get, and this will be what? This will return 1 because it represents 1 pair. Alright, so let me do else here, but before that I'm just going to map.put the remainder, and then just set a default +1. So there should be another way to using a merge to make it to a better reading, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, so what happens if this is not equal to 0? If this is not equal to 0, we still want to add into the map. Oh, sorry, we need to get from the map. Maybe like it's 12, right? 12 might be in somewhere, right? So the first 12, it didn't get added, right? So remainder is 12, and then the default frequency was 0, and then you add by 1. So let's starting from the scratch again. So I have a 0 0 come here, and I do the else because the remainder is not equal to 0. So I do the else, and then I initially initial was 0, okay, and then I come here to update my frequency to 1, okay. So that's the first one. Second one is going to be here. I comes over here, remainder is not equal to 0. I check, do I have a remainder in my map that is equal? If so, then I would just do basically just adding, just add whatever I did over here. So result plus equal map.get, using get or default would be better. Get or default 24 minus remainder. So this will return whatever the diff between complete day to hours, between complete day and hours. Okay, what's going on? Alright, so this is a little bit tricky, but anyway, but if you can find a way to write code like this, it will help you to resolve a medium question for sure. Alright, so this is space is all of n, time is going to be all of n. So that's it. Alright, see you.